president of Harvard, Claudine Gay, resigned, as you probably know, because of the plagiarism scandal. The guy that replaced her is equally enthusiastic about DEI, so I don't think we really accomplished anything. And furthermore, I don't think the real motive was plagiarism in that anyway. But be that as it may, the guy who was behind that, Bill Akerman, in large part, he's a billionaire, financier, and a great donor of Harvard. His wife is now accused of plagiarism and has basically admitted it, Neri Oxman, who is an Israeli architect and designer, and she lifted sections of her PhD dissertation, which was for MIT. So she basically admitted it, not to say that she did it intentionally, but she kind of said that, oh, I need to issue corrections. And I don't see how you can copy large sections of Wikipedia, among other things, unless maybe you're on Ambien and you don't know what you're doing, you had a blackout. You tend to know what's happening when you're copying from Wikipedia and the internet. So what is going on here? You know, I'm nonpartisan. I think it's problematic when Claudine Gay plagiarizes, and likewise it is when Neri Oxman does so too. And I assume that Neri Oxman is kind of another level of intellect above Claudine Gay, just based on the fact that she is studying some highly technical subjects at MIT, whereas Claudine Gay is more focused on like grievance studies and identity politics, that kind of thing. So I'll give Oxman credit for that, but it's like, oh my God, how are you plagiarizing from Wikipedia for your dissertation at MIT, which is like a top technical university? So my take is like something is going on here where these universities do not have the same standards they used to, or, you know, for the Claudine Gay, we say that it's a matter of DEI, and now people are offended by that because they feel like that's racist to say that. Okay, so, but you can kind of understand what's going on there with Claudine Gay. Now, in the case of Neri Oxman, maybe they wanted more women with PhDs in MIT in technical fields, so she kind of just skated by. So I'm kind of seeing both these cases in a similar way. Like, both these women were not held to a high standard at all. And I think it's funny. Like, why are we arguing Republican Democrat on this? They're both obviously unqualified. There's so much hypocrisy on both sides. So all I can really do is laugh myself. But I see conservatives on Twitter and they're defending the wife of Bill Akerman. It's like, why? Oh, that's his wife. You don't go after the wife. When you put it that way, I can kind of understand. However, she is a former MIT professor. She's kind of a public intellectual. So, you know, they went after her Business Insider with this article. It was obviously a political job. But it's like when they went after Claudine Gay, that was also political. So each side had an ulterior motive that they were not quite forthright about. Let's be honest. Just to show you how this is playing out on social media, here is Ashley St. Clair, a very popular conservative, who said, Bill Akerman avenging his wife is a better love story than the new Snow White. So, you know, we're all rooting on Bill Akerman because his wife is accused of plagiarism. Look, I don't care if, you know, for the moment he was helping what is perceived as Republican interests. Like, it is not, this is not the new Snow White. It's not like he's being a hero. He's actually kind of been embarrassed a little bit. Like, it's not his fault if his wife plagiarized, but he is arguing from a position that is now severely compromised. So there's no way to turn this into Bill Akerman is this badass sticking up for his wife. Really, it's just funny and embarrassing. That's the correct take on this. So here's the Business Insider article. Academic celebrity Neri Oxman plagiarized from Wikipedia, scholars, a textbook, and other sources without attribution. Pretty damning headline there. Neri Oxman, a former star professor at MIT, admitted to lifting passages from other scholars' works in her dissertation. Business Insider found 28 additional instances of plagiarism in her dissertation and other papers. That's a lot. Oxman lifted text from more than a dozen Wikipedia articles without attribution. This is a pretty devastating expose. Or investigation maybe is a better word. And again, conservatives don't like it, but it's like Business Insider has the goods. Sure, they were motivated by politics, but again, the people going after Claudine Gay were also motivated by politics. So nobody's really pure here. Again, I don't mean to insult the intelligence of Neri Oxman. She must be very smart, probably a hell of a lot smarter than Claudine Gay, but she's just as guilty of whatever Claudine Gay is guilty of, and I find that kind of funny. Neri Oxman, a former MIT professor and celebrity within academia, stole sentences and whole paragraphs from Wikipedia, other scholars, and technical documents in her academic writing. So I think it's relevant that they call her an academic celebrity, or they say a celebrity within the world of academia, so as to say this is not exactly a private person. It's not like she's a housewife of Bill Akerman and we're being mean by looking into her history. Oxman is married to billionaire Pershing Square Capital Management founder Bill Akerman, who has been vociferously campaigning for numerous university presidents to resign over what he perceives as their mishandling of student protests relating to Israel's war in Gaza. Akerman has termed plagiarism, quote, a very serious offense. So Business Insider is kind of setting up the hypocrisy of the situation, and they also accurately identify his motives are really more about the Israel war in Gaza and kind of shutting down students who have a pro-Palestinian perspective. So let's be honest. I mean, if he's attacking DEI in the process, I'm happy, but I just find it a little kind of hypocritical, and I think, frankly, it's funny that his wife is now found to also have plagiarized. Maybe I'm a jerk, but I think it's funny, and I'm within my rights to do so, and I just don't want to be a hypocrite, honestly. Like, I am a conservative on 90% of stuff, but I'm not just going to play for the Republican team and I'm angry that you're attacking his wife. It's like, are you kidding? So whatever's going on with this is not serious, all right? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael McCara. Like and subscribe to my content like this video.